let's start at the beginning. We have the Three of Cups. The emotional balance, finding joy, finding your smile again, dancing in the sunlight with your buddies. So looks like get out in the world a little bit more, Gemini, be a little bit more social. I know winter is coming up and it is kind of time to go into our cave a little bit, but the last ditch effort of warmth and fall. Say, get out there a little bit and socialize and connect with some people that you haven't connected with in a while. And it looks like fall in general will be a little bit more social time for you, Gemini. So that's lovely. What crosses you is the King of Swords. Now, the King is someone over 40 or a wise person if they're under 40. Swords are air signs, and air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. It also can mean you, Gemini, since you are a Gemini. So are you getting in your own way? Step out of your own way if you are. A little bit of thinking happening here, maybe in that mind space a little bit. Trying to create a plan of movement, a plan of action. You have a couple of kings here. So stay in your integrity, stay in your exalted space, Gemini, and create some action. Not only the thought process, I know you guys are just amazing thinkers, but you're also amazing doers as well. You can multitask like no other astrological sign, as you got the twins. Got one coming and one going. So, so use those thought processes and put them in action. But the King of Swords here depicts, to me, help in achieving your next goal. Probably someone that you know already through social or work. But this is someone that can lend a helping hand, but also can be maybe a little bit demanding of your time and energy. So be really clear with your boundaries, what works with you, for you, and what doesn't when it comes to people of authority. They can be very helpful. This person can be very helpful, and at the same time really pulling a lot of your attention into their camp, into their projects. So be real clear with boundaries. Ask for what you need, and don't be afraid to set up the boundary very clearly that this works for me and this doesn't. And you can do that within the utmost of integrity, unconditional love, and words of kindness. So speak your truth a little bit more. And get out there and dance a little bit with your buddies. Be a little more social. It looks like there are some changes coming up. It looks like there's been some changes for you. And now it's like perfecting the change. Ace of Pentacles is at the top of this. This is what is on the top of your head and what is on your journey. So the Ace of Pentacles, not only Pentacles stands for money, but it can stand for wisdom, divine wisdom coming from an ace. So things may have changed in your world pretty drastically, not necessarily job, but it looks like, well, it could be job, but it looks like emotionally there has been a shift in you, Gemini. You got something or put something to rest in the last couple of months. So now you're creating a new, and there's a whole new archway, a whole new doorway to walk through for you, and kind of get a different view of things. Take a look at things with an open mind and an open heart. But there are new and big adventures coming to you, and it looks like it's divinely been gifted to you. So it's coming, and it's coming fast and furious if it hasn't already incorporated into your world. This could be the dream job that you want. This could be the dream partner, or cleaning up things from your relationship space to make it a more productive and loving relationship, more on the line of a soulmate type of thing. So this is higher, exalted karma for you. So you've moved some stuff out in the last couple of months and made room for some wonderful positive karmic things to be gifted to you. So pay attention, Gemini. It's probably in your awareness already. Could be going back to school, could be getting that dream job, as I said, but really putting out your exalted desires right now, because you've cleaned your slate of a lot of superfluous or unnecessary mental processes and physical burdens. So now it's time to fill that up with your divine creative essence, and Spirit is just waiting for you to put it out there in the world to manifest. So start that manifesting. Let your highest dreams come true, Gemini. What is in the past? This may be happening to you now, since I am doing this reading in the middle of September. Justice is exactly what it is. Something came to fruition that was fair and just. Either you got resolution in some legal way, maybe you were scammed out of some kind of money and received that money back, but there's some kind of equalization. Something that was either taken from you has been made right again, or could have been illegal. A lot of times it's actually something legal. This could stand for divorce. This could stand for if you have some kind of litigious thing going on, whether you're suing or whether there was some legal issues. But it looks like it has come around and it has resolved, and it was just and it was fair for you. So that's either part of your experience now or just past from your experience. So the Justice card. You do have a number of large arcana here. Mostly, well, the aces mostly resonate with me, that you're finding balance and that you're opening your heart and your mind to the gifts that Spirit are bestowing on you. It looks like this is a long time coming. Right now in the present time, looks like a little overthinking here, maybe losing some sleep, Gemini. Lots of issues, so don't look at the big picture here. It's a little overwhelming. Get a little insecure, overwhelmed, feeling like you're not enough. But if you look at those problems individually, just take one at a time, one step at a time. I know you Geminis can do 2, 3, 4, 5 things at a time, but really look at each one of these issues that you're trying to resolve as an individual thing and deal with it on an individual level until it is completed, or you release it and then move on to the next. That will help you kind of put your mental notes in order. It will also not wreak such havoc on your sleep space and turn down that mind a little so you can get some rejuvenative sleep and some healing coming your way. But this is a long time coming. These are things that have either been put off or things that you've been chipping away at for a while. So the culmination card here is a 10. This is a 9. So you're in the process of relieving your mind of all these issues and all these problems. 10 is the resolution. 10 is the ending of something. So you're on your way right now. You're on your way. You're doing the final adjustments to whatever issues you have been working on for, it looks like, a number of months, could even be years, things that you've been working on for years. So now is the time to wrap those up, release what doesn't work for you, let go what you can't resolve at the moment, so you can move forward into your higher exalted creative space. You have another king here, King of Wands. Wands are fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The king is someone over 40 or someone of great wisdom. There needs to be some motion here in a relationship is what I'm feeling. I'm not sure if this is a father figure, a mentor. There needs to be some truth telling and some new guidelines for a relationship. that may have been tumultuous for you in the past, or it may have been one of difficulty, but really speaking your truth, setting your boundaries. And this does look like someone that has been challenging you. Could be a boss. So just once again, speak the truth. Set up your boundaries, and boundaries in general seem to be kind of a theme here. And no is a complete sentence with a capital N and a period at the end of the O. It doesn't need big explanations. It just is what it is, whether it works for you or not. So make sure that you are taking care of you, honoring your journey, your guidance, and come to some resolution with these kings that are challenging for you, whether it's giving up your seniority to them, whether it's placating, as I'm feeling kind of a mentor father figure. So you may have to let dad know what's cool and what's not. So moving forward, we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands, this also is a social card, a rejoicing card, a celebratory card. It's time to come out of the cave a little bit, Gemini, and connect with the world, connect with friends of the past, communicate with those of your heart that you are missing. So, really start to get out there and be a little bit more social. It looks like you have done some activities over the last months that pretty much solo activities, or so this is opening up your social life a little bit and broadening your communication and your enjoyment, and letting your guard down a little bit, Gemini, and enjoy some festivities. Don't be so hard on yourself. Let your hair down a little bit and enjoy some celebration. So if all of a sudden some invitations start coming towards you, I encourage you to accept some of them and enjoy yourself. The Page of Cups. Pages are messages. Cups are emotions. So this looks like a message from an emotional level. On an emotional level, it is right next to the parent, father, mentor card. So there may be a little bit emotions involved, and speaking your truth and clearing the path for justice for you. Page also can depict children. There may be more children coming into your awareness. Cups are water signs, and water's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this may be a child affecting some of these decisions. This may be a child that is just starting to be in your awareness. But there is some influence of a child when it comes to the justice, fairness, and the mentor cards. Also a message is coming through pretty intensely, that an emotional message will be presented to you in the month of October. So pay attention, Gemini. Heed any warnings. Always check it out with the God of your heart. If it feels good, great. If it feels funky, let it go. So, but you have some messages coming to you in October. Queen of Pentacles. Queen is usually a very wise woman or someone over 40. Pentacles are earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So this looks like someone that will aid you in releasing some information and releasing some projects, gifting you some information that will help you move towards this 10, towards this finalization that you've been working on for a while. And I'm feeling that it is a new job, either that a new job or an alternate way of making money, or an additional way, something to do with a project that you've been thinking about doing. So step out of your head for a minute and get the ball rolling, get the motion rolling. The coin here lights up for me, so it is connected with money. There are positive cards around here. So this feels like a gift of wisdom, a gift of nurturing, someone that has some information that would benefit you. So pay attention to the wise women in your world, specifically that the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this is someone that has some information that will propel you forward either into a creative project, a new job. But they are like the connection of information between A and B. So pay attention and see what is out there for you. The culmination card is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 is the ending or the completion of something. So something you have been working on and kind of floundering at for a while is coming to a completion. Doesn't mean necessarily an end, but it may mean you finally found the avenue to reach the goal that you want. Found the person that will aid in this. Lots of motion. Money is involved here, and it's in a positive way. Home is involved. So, and it feels like saving is important. So, you know, even if it's only $10 a month into your savings account, try to set aside a little cash here and there for the ultimate dreams, if you can, if it is possible. But, you know, even a dollar counts. Even a dollar counts, Gemini. So you don't need to have the windfall of money to begin saving for your greatest dreams. I'm feeling travel is involved in this as well. It doesn't feel like it's right now, but saving for travel, saving to go to those places on the bucket list that you've always wanted to go to. So we don't live to work, we work to live. And that sometimes is a challenge for you, Gemini. A lot of times the overworking Gemini kicks in. So make sure that you pamper yourself and you start saving for those bucket lists and start checking them off, doing the things that give you great pleasure in life. Not just the drudgery, not just the have-tos, but finding your smile, skipping a little bit, and just getting some clarity on how to do that. And I believe that you have these two aces here. You're going to get the information just when you need it. And have faith that the finances will be there. Just project into the universe what you want to manifest. And so it is. And just keep that positive mental outlook. Don't get in the dark side, Gemini, and the defeat side. Just keep your eye on the prize. Keep saving for that journey, and it will happen. The Ace of Swords is right here. So whatever we can think of, we can achieve. So keep that mind fresh. Keep that mind in a positive manner. Ace of Swords. Swords is air sign. So whatever you can conceive, you will be able to manifest as long as you keep that positive mindset. There's some growth here happening. These ivy things are lighting up for me, that you have grown quite a bit in the last couple of months. Just the last couple of years have been like epiphany after epiphany. So use that wonderful information that you get from spirit and put it into play. Don't just stay in the mind, but really put it into play and to action. And there's a lot of action cards here. So take all those great ideas and throw them out into the universe and see what comes back. You know, we will never know how successful they are unless we manifest them into reality. So take a leap of faith of your own strength and your own abilities and throw some stuff out in the world. Start looking at your bucket list. Update your bucket list. Start saving for that travel that you wanted to do, or the thing that you've always wanted the most in your world. There are some choices out in front of you. It looks like 3 very obvious choices, but it looks like the road that is less traveled will be the most beneficial to you. So be open. Be willing to try something new. If two choices come up for you, Gemini, take the new choice. Take the new road. Try something new. We know that these things work, and we know that they may not be the big picture for you. So try something new and pay attention. Something's right in front of your face. So pay attention to what's going on. Get out of your head a little bit. Engage and really be present. And I think you'll get all the information that you need coming to you, because it's all just lying in wait for you. So that is what's going on. I'm going to check out what's on the bottom of the cards too. And this is a little bit of a struggle. This is a 7 of Wands. So it looks like feeling like a little bit in the corner. Put in the corner. Don't put baby in the corner kind of thing. So sometimes it's easier to just put down the sword, not fight about it, let some of the energy resolve itself, and then take a look at that problem from a new perspective or fresh eyes when you've had a break. But it looks like just feeling like you're pushed into a corner about something. So just write it out and see what Spirit presents to you over the next couple of weeks. Doesn't look like you actually do have to make a decision right away. You may be, someone may be telling you you must make it, but when I look at the big picture, it really feels like you can take some time and figure out what works for you. Okay, let's get a little more clarity here. These are chakra cards. These are wonderful chakra cards that I picked up in my journeys. Okay, all right, we'll do both. Quest and reflection. So that's, should I stay or should I go? Okay, oh, sorry, rejection. Rejection. So take a look at what your new quests are, what you need to do to manifest those, the bucket lists. Take a look at what you need to put down, what you need to resolve, what can be put down for later and picked up now, prioritize. Rejection. It's just exactly what it is. When you put yourself out there in the world, you can't be afraid of rejection. You just can't, because if rejection is the gauge of success, none of us would be successful. So just take it in stride. Realize whatever it is that you are presenting will not appease everyone. You may have to tweak some of your projects to be more inclusive of others. But don't take the rejection so hard that it is you that is being rejected. It's just the idea of that. And it could be someone's resistance to change. And I know Gemini, change is kind of hard for you too. So jump in there, no fear of rejection, and stay on your quest, stay on your path, stay on your path to truth and spiritual enlightenment, and you will find the way.